All right, I got something to say about black men. Now, technically, this is a new and original video of this channel. All right, why I say that is because I've never made a full long form video of this topic. Okay, I have made a short of it, but that's on the original Styles channel. As far as the shorts, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with them. Okay, the best thing I can think of is put them all together into one big compilation and maybe upload them to this channel. All right, maybe I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Right? To me, because it's oh my gosh, because they are shorts, it could work. But yeah, anyways, black men are indeed simps. Black men are indeed simps. I'm not understanding the nature of the black man. I'm saying black man, not black male. Maybe it might be a black male issue, okay? But as a black male, I'm not a black man, but I'm a black male, okay? But as a black male, I don't think it applies with me, okay? So that's why I'm gonna emphasize black men, okay? Male is on a primitive nature, biological level, okay? Men is on a more personal, characteristic level, you know. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying black men, okay? And it's kind of sad, and it may not even be their fault, and I'm not here to shame anybody's personality. I'm just saying it's what I see. It's what I've seen and observed with black men and their preferences of life choices, women, careers, all that stuff. That's all I'm saying, okay? Look, like I said, I'm a black male, but not a black man, okay? Big difference, okay? I'm pretty sure y'all can figure that out, all right? So let me start with the first talking point. Black men and their lifestyle, okay? For whatever reason, I live on the south side of Chicago, all right? I live on the south side of Chicago. For whatever reason, every single time I'm on the dang trains, oh my gosh, it's always the black men over here smoking weed on the damn train. Smoking whatever it is, and they don't know that they be selling it. Especially on the red line. Not one time I have seen one train. No, it doesn't matter what rail car I'm in. Considering that the red line has 8 rail cars, it does not matter what. Do not tell me that bus is here. Okay, that ain't. It doesn't matter what rail car I'm in. I walk in first. I am always smelling smoke. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is, okay? Like one time, excuse me. I'm just on the bus. Mind my own business, all right? And this one dude in the back of the bus, he dark skinned, all right? I don't know why. He over sagging his pants and everything, talking about some loud, blue squares, Zods and all that stuff. Just saying that junk. Just saying that. Is that someone I know? Okay, no. Okay. Just saying that junk. Just loud junks and all that junk. You know, and then everybody clearly is not interested, so they start ignoring him. In fact, I don't even want to say we're inadvertently ignoring him. We're just not interested, so we don't say nothing. We just mind our own business on our phones or whatever, conversing among ourselves and stuff like that. And then he keep yelling, and then he just get off the bus with the whole attitude. Like, what's your problem, dude? We don't want your drugs. The fuck? We don't want your drugs. We don't want it. So I don't understand what's with his attitude he want to have, just because nobody want to buy no drugs from you. I don't care if it is cigarettes. We don't want to buy it. We're not interested. So I'm not understanding the concept, like why you got to get an attitude walking out the bus all fast and everything. And not only that, that same dude at the same bus stop excuse me, looking directly at me, loud, Zod, and all that junk. I'm crossing the street because I don't like walking behind nobody. Loud, Zod, and all that junk. Looking directly at me, and I'm just ignoring him. I looked at him for like 1 second. One second. Loud, hard. And I'm like, then he wanted to catch an attitude just because I don't want his junk. Like, what's wrong with him? Like, seriously. And then look, I'm sorry, black men here in Chicago have no etiquette. Like I said, going back to the whole train thing. They're over here on the train selling weed and junk. And then if they're not doing it, they're smoking it. It is extremely annoying. Like, I'm so glad that this is one of the first things that the mayor of Chicago, Mayor Brandon Johnson, have ever done. And that was stopping the whole smoking on the train thing, okay? They clearly not doing that on the buses, but they're doing it on the train. The thing is, with the buses, you have direct access to the operator. For the trains, you don't. All you have to do is just go in the last rail car. That's it. And then you just don't have. Then you don't have to deal with with them. Excuse me. Them calling the cops on you and everything. So that's why they do it on the rail car, on the trains, more than the buses. Like, because they know better. They clearly know. They just clearly know. They doing something they're not supposed to. So they're gonna excuse me. Oh my gosh. They're doing on the train. And it's just extremely annoying. And what demographic of men am I seeing doing this? And that's black men. For whatever reason, they can't stop smoking. They just can't not smoke on the train or sell it. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. Like, what in the world is wrong with black men? All right? And then you want to have black men such as myself. Like I said, I'm not a black man, okay? I'm a black male. But if I'm just going to use, simplify or whatever, me as a black male, black man, me as a man or whatever, I'm over here doing the best thing I can to actually do something with my life. I'm actually working, all right? I'm actually working towards to be able to pay bills. I'm working towards having something for myself, not doing the same junk that these hood dudes be doing, all right? I'm not out there making baby mamas, let alone even approaching females, all right? I'm still a virgin at 25. Hear me out. You see this guy? Virgin. 25-year-old virgin. Right here. I'm a 25-year-old virgin male. All right? I've never had it. Let alone, I barely attract females. All right? There may be, and oh my gosh. Okay. Let me get that. I'm just saying, if I'm gonna do this whole black man stuff, all right, that means I'm way ahead than the other black men. Okay? Because as soon as I decide to be somebody in life, they want to act a fool. All right. They want to act a fool and stuff like that. They want to act a fool and want to call me all kinds of names, a square. He wanted to be somebody in life and junk. Like, they get jealous. It's straight up jealousy. All right. It's a straight up jealousy that these black men want to have when another black man doesn't fit the stereotype, all right? Doesn't fit the stereotype of hood and acting a fool and stuff like that, rap and all that stuff. You know, I'm the one getting, and even oh my gosh, even the comment section of my original Styles channel was saying, "Where's your black man voice?" All right, use your black man voice. What the fuck does that supposed to mean? All right. What does that mean? So if the title, I'm okay. Hopefully I can remember, but the title of a black man needs to be fixed up or whatever. Okay. Now moving on to the females part. Okay. Black men, for whatever reason, are extremely hypersexual. Black males are known for being hypersexual. It doesn't matter if you are a black male from America or Africa or anywhere else outside the United States, all right? Black males are known to be hypersexual, all right, based on how muscular, how naturally muscular and bigger our, frames are looked. Apparently, we're often sexualized, all right? Personally, I have no experience of being sexualized, okay? No females, at least I think, have not sexualized me or fetishized me, okay? Not one female have fetishized me, at least directly, okay? The best thing I could think of a female fetishizing me was when I was in senior year, and this fat girl talking about, do you jack off? And my dumbass was over there being honest and saying yes. So when you jack off? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, whenever I want to. Like, obviously I was nervous and I was trying to figure out why in the world she was asking these questions. And then she was like, how big is it? How big is it? Well, I told her, I don't know why I said this, but I told her, you're just gonna have to ask my wife. I can cross the street now, because that dude's not there. You're gonna have to ask my wife. That's what I told her. I don't want her asking shit. You ain't knowing that information. I didn't tell her how big my junk was. I was 18 years old when this girl asked me. I was on my senior year of high school. GP high school. My senior year of high school. I mean, you start calling it that. My senior year of high school. I was 18 years old. Mind you, she was black, okay? That's probably the only time a female have directly fetishized me, okay? But still, though, even though she was completely unattractive, I wasn't into. That's the thing. She's so used to black men being so fetishized, being so hypersexual, that she projected that energy on me. All right, and then the thing is that at that time ago, when I was young, 2018, when I was 18 years old, ain't no way I'm hearing somebody yell that junk. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, when I was 18 and everything, I used to identify as a black man. Okay, I used to identify as black. Okay, but I'm not a black man now. Okay, I want nothing to do with the black man. If black man means, you see, to me, this is proper black men bonding. Black men bonding. I wish I was with my I wish I got my hair cut with my Vinings Georgia barber more. Okay, I really do wish. Okay, it's not even just about us being black males or black men. The point is we're bonding over each other's hair. Okay, that's how me and my Vinings Georgia's barber bonded. You know, just cutting our hair. You know, like the season 2 or season 14/season 14 of Doctor Who. There was an episode where the 15th Doctor, he really, he was, dealing with him having a black body and stuff like that. If you don't know, the 15th Doctor is played by Shudikak, a gay black man. I don't know why they decided to make the Doctor a gay or whatever, but which to me doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I don't know why they decided to do that, but whatever. BBC is woke. The BBC is woke. Not that kind of BBC, okay? The British Broadcast Connection. I don't know what the C stands for. That's the BBC I'm talking about, all right? We'll get to that BBC, if you know what I'm saying. But, yeah, but the 15th Doctor, it was his first time having a black body. First time, apparently. I don't want to get into the stuff of Doctor Who, but apparently it was his first time having a black body. He regenerated into a black body, and then, oh my gosh, what the fuck? That stupid music. Okay, you know what? That actually gave me an idea. And it gave me an idea with just black people in general. Okay, but anyways, excuse me. Cops acting a fool. But anyways, no, excuse me. Yeah, the 15th Doctor he gets his hair cut by other barbers, by other black males and stuff like that. Understand black male hair. I really liked that episode. It was more African centric and stuff like that. I've seen African men do better than black men. For whatever reason, black men want to have this huge image of, oh my gosh, and don't get me started with this YNs, okay? This and the N-word and stuff. Like, black people need to stop saying the N-word, okay? I need to make a recap of that video, and I don't need to rewatch it, okay? Because this is straight from the heart, because black people indeed need to stop saying the N-word. But anyways, black men over here selling dope, sagging their pants, doing gang junk or whatever. Just doing gang jump, it just made no sense. It generally don't make no sense. I'm sorry, black men they're on a whole nother level. Now let's get to the female stuff officially. The whole BBC thing, okay? These people, especially incel black New World Order white boys, sissies or whatever they want to call themselves, femboy white boys, they need to cut this out. They keep sexualizing us black men by our bodies. They keep fetishizing our bodies and stuff like that. Like, look, it's kind of weird. I know this is a weird topic right here, especially at this part. Whatever reason, I had two presumably white dudes on the internet who was trying to figure out how big I was, because apparently black men are superior at sex or whatever. You see, that's the problem. All right, that's the problem with this huge fetishization of the black male body. All right, not every black male got a big dick, okay? A lot might, but that doesn't mean that's all, or more than 50 or less than 50. The point is, it doesn't matter. Us black males, we're fantasized for our bodies just cause. Like, it doesn't make no sense. All right, white women, y'all gotta cut that out. Y'all gotta cut out thinking that black males have big dicks, okay? A prostitute or an escort, I don't know the difference. Apparently, I think I'm starting to understand the difference due to one of the people I love sharing some light on that topic. But even a prostitute said she's been with a lot of black men and black males and a lot of white males, and a lot of these white males they be having a huge thing in between their hands, okay? All right, that's what she said, okay? So that's just proving right there that black males aren't always having BBCs, okay? They need to cut this stuff out. Look, I understand us black males, we may present ourselves in a way that's supposedly more attractive, but it doesn't make no sense, all right? Now, the whole that black males are hypersexual. I've already talked on this topic. I don't need to keep talking about it. I'm a good example of a black male of a black man that's not. I did not hear what I thought I just hear, and I hope y'all didn't hear that, okay? I'm gonna walk faster because that's disgusting. I really hope I did not hear what I thought I just heard. Going back on topic, and it's kind of crazy how I'm somewhat talking about that. But anyways, the whole, black males are so hypersexual. I mean, yes, in some areas it may be true, but you don't know how many ethic men are incels, okay? Incels in practice, not by choice, okay? Because the whole incels, I'm saying we because I'm technically by default one, but incels are often disrespected and misunderstood, and just because we can't get women, just because we actually follow the law, so it doesn't make no sense. But anyways, going back on topic, the whole black males, we're expected to, if y'all heard that, I'm sorry, excuse me, we're expected to, whatever reason, we're expected to just somehow have sex with billions of women, God knows how many, I don't know, have baby mamas and stuff like that. And that brings me down to my final point. Black men have no standards. They're simps, okay? They're simps to the black woman, all right? They let their woman run over them. All this attitude and everything for whatever. Look, some men may like that. Oh, that's okay. All clear. But all I'm saying is there needs to be a balance. No matter what, male, God over man, man over woman, women over children. That's the way God designed it. But in the black community, it's completely screwed up. There ain't no order. There's absolutely no order in the black community, all right? If there's no order, okay? It's all the women are at the top. okay? The winner side. That's what feminism did, okay? I understand there's a lot of dirty black men. I get it, okay? I get it. But that does not excuse the fact that a lot of these black women are choosing the exact same kind of men. All right, that's why in my other video, which I can already tell that I'm getting a lot of hate from, I'm encouraging black women to go seek white men. I encourage you to go seek the good men. Okay, if there ain't no good black men out there, then go with the white man. I'm serious. Go with the white man. You don't have to keep hurting yourself, sister. If I'm gonna do this whole black unity junk thing. So yeah, I know I ranted. Yeah, and then another thing, they like fat women. Black men like fat women. I think that might be a black male thing though, because I'm noticing some things about myself that's weird myself. I don't know if it has something to do with NoFap. It may play a huge role, but that doesn't make no sense. Okay, differences with me, I actually be on NoFap, even though I'm a virgin. I get that part, but and I'm a virgin on NoFap a lot of times. But the difference with the ghetto black males, they're not on NoFap. They ain't fapping. They're not masturbating or touching themselves. They're fucking bitches. They're fucking bitches, mini bitches. All right. And they just fuck anything that moves. I'm sorry, black males. I'm not. Look, I don't know. This is just weird. It's just weird. Like, I literally have the behind you coworker who just now recently quit. You know, him and I said a final goodbye properly. You know, he was real cool. He helped me, you know, get to the job quicker. You know, with Uber and Lyfts together occasionally, stuff like that. He's the same one that told me, "Oh my gosh, it's crazy." It's so crazy. He was over here. That's the thing. This coworker, right? All right. She still works there. She looks familiar. I'm just now realizing she looks familiar. All right. Her face looks familiar, but she has a very pretty face, a very calm, pretty face, and calm, feminine demeanor. All right. But here's the catch: this woman is fat. She's fat. All right. And he was saying, "Oh, she's fine." Who was a black male coworker. But I'm like, I'm around there, but she's fat though. She's fat. Excuse me. And then that doesn't also excuse the fact how black males are being with single moms too, and they're creating single moms too. Like, black male has no standards. What kind of women they want? They just sitting there getting fucking anything. And like oh my gosh, it's so terrible. It's literally terrible. Like, I was called what was the specific word? It was some specific word. Shoot, you on some what shit? You on some man, I forgot what it was. But he told this dude coworker, this Tyrone coworker, he told me I'm in some weird shit. All right, freaky shit. You in some freaky shit for wanting a skinny woman. No, I'm not. I'm just more gravitated to more attracted to the skinny woman. I don't know how, but it just is. All right. I'm different than the other black male. All right. Not every black male is designed the same. However, I'm starting to see the potential in more curvier women. I'm starting to see it now. Maybe because of my whole NoFap thing. But I'm just saying. Whatever reason, black males, a lot of black men like fat women and like big ass. And to me, big ass ain't even attractive. I don't like big ass. It's unattractive. It's just not attractive to me. It's just not attractive, okay? Oh, you're a virgin. Wait until you lose it. That's not what it's all about. That's not what it's all about, okay? Maybe I am a true Oreo. Maybe I am. I'm a black male on the outside, but a white man in the inside. I'm not a white male, okay? But I'm a white man. This coworker, he literally called her fat. He literally called her fine, and she's literally fat. I'm like, oh my gosh, these black men, they be literally liking fat women. They literally like fat women. They literally, oh damn, she fine. All that stuff. She fine. Damn, I need to hit. And he'd be, oh my gosh, what the fuck? A month or two ago, I'm literally at Baba's. This woman behind the camera is literally fat. I'm sorry. She's way fatter than this coworker. All right? This woman is literally fat. Literally. And then he over here losing his mind because she hasn't accepted his friend request. He's like, oh, you can mess up my hair. I mean, if you like, if you're a chubby chaser, and you like fat women, you find that ultimately attractive, all clear. But I'm just saying. I feel like a lot of black men think with their dicks. They think with their dicks. But yeah. And then, yeah, I think I'm done. I've ranted enough. Black men, y'all need to get it together. Look, I'm not saying to change your preference or change what you're used to. I'm just saying, have a little bit more self-respect. Stop selling drugs. Stop. You don't need to play football or learn how to rap, or I don't know, date a fat single mom and fuck a whole bunch of bitches just to prove that you're a man. You don't have to do that. There's more to life to that. I'm serious. There's more to life than doing all those degenerate things. And that's the reason why I separate myself from black men a lot. African men they remind me of how beautiful I am. African men. African. Not African American. African men. They're the ones who make me feel beautiful. Make me feel good in my skin as a black man. Of both black male and black men. They're the ones who make me feel good. The Africans, not the Americans. African Americans. The white man treat me better. The white man treat me better. The white man treat me better than the black brother. That make no sense. Maybe Dr. Umar Johnson may be onto some things, okay? He do make a lot of good talking points. All right, don't get me wrong. But I don't like Dr. Umar Johnson. I don't like him. But I do respect him in some areas. So that's the gambit. Black men, your black male nature, okay, I can work with it. But your black man nature, you need to work on, all right? That's all I'm saying. You can do better for yourself. It's so sad that we hate each other. Black on black crime. It makes no sense. I feel bad for these cops. No wonder why they don't want to patrol this area in the hood. Because we hate each other. There's no community. There's no community in the black community. And that's sad. That's what's wrong. That's the gamut. I ranted. Welcome to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe.